I decided to implement the 12-team playoffs for the 2023 season. Comment down below which team you think will win it all. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Liberty will travel to Florida State for the first game of the video, and as you can see, I had to use New Mexico, but it is Liberty's roster. I also forgot to mention that if you played most of the season, like Jonathan Brooks for Texas or Jordan Travis for Florida State, you will be in this video. Liberty now has the ball across midfield as they line up in a two-back set. Caden Salter finds the running back out the backfield. That's Billy Lucas, and he might score. He's down at the 1. Now with a first and goal, they run a speed option to pitch to Quentin Cooley, and he gets in for the first touchdown. Florida State with the ball. Jordan Travis looking to throw across the middle to Jaheim Bell, who gets it around the 20-yard line. Later in the drive, now facing a 3rd and 7, Jordan Travis throws out the backfield to Trey Benson for the first down inside the 10. Now sending the tight end Jaheim Bell in motion. Travis in the gun, looking to throw, evades the rush, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. I do want to go on record and say that I do think Florida State absolutely got robbed of a playoff spot, as they should have been in, as Jordan Travis hits Jaheim Bell for a gain of 31. Florida State now at the goal line as Lawrence Toafili punches it in for 6. Besides the first scripted drive from Liberty, Florida State's defense has done a really nice job keeping this offense in check. As they have the ball inside the 10, they give it to Trey Benson, who gets outside and he gets in for the touchdown. The defense was able to force another stop, but Jordan Travis and FSU face a 3rd and 11, but is complete to Johnny Wilson for the first down inside the 5. Now first and goal, Travis is looking to throw, he evades the rush and he gets in for his second rushing touchdown of the game. A minute 30 left in the first half, as this game is on the verge of getting out of hand. As the FSU has a 21-point lead, Jordan Travis throwing it deep, Johnny Wilson gets behind the defense, and he has blazing speed and he's not going to get caught. 28-point lead for the Seminoles. Liberty is looking for any positive momentum this game, as Salter throws over the middle complete to Daniels for a gain of 15. Later in the drive, James Joyner takes it in for a 2-yard touchdown. Florida State is looking to tackle on some more points as Jordan Travis throws deep up the seam and he has Portier for a touchdown. Liberty is still looking to put up a fight as they're on the verge of taking their first loss of the 2023 season. Second and goal, Liberty lines Bedgood in the backfield and he gets in for a 2-yard touchdown. Liberty is looking to tackle on another score to make it look a little better as they give it on a pitch to James Jordan and he gets in. Florida State will stay undefeated as they attempt this last field goal, and the kick is good as they win 51-27. The second game of the first round will be a rematch between the Bulldogs and Rebels, as Carson Beck with the play fake, rolling out, throws deep to Dominic Lovett, and he has it, and he might not get caught. That's a huge play, and it's a touchdown for 64 yards. Middle of the second quarter, Georgia with an early 10-point lead. Beck throws and is complete to Rosemy Jack-Saint, and he's going to take it down around the red zone. Now later in the drive, 3rd and inches, Beck with the play fake, standing tall in the pocket, throws, complete to Dylan Bell for the touchdown. This Ole Miss offense has not gotten much going throughout this game, but they get a 3rd and 6 to get him off the field to get him back the ball. Beck has all day to throw, throws it deep, and Rosemy Jack-Saint takes it around the 10. Now 2nd and goal. After a loss on the last play, the handoff to Dejan Edwards, he cuts it upfield and he gets in for a Bulldogs touchdown. Ole Miss needing a score to try to make this late comeback. Dart throws it over the middle and is picked off by Malachi Starks for Starks' second pick of the game. Georgia is running away with this. The Bulldogs offense has had no trouble moving the ball down the field all game, as Carson Beck throwing all day and he has Arian Smith for a touchdown. Georgia late in the game is going to close it out with another touchdown to Arian Smith for a 47-3 win. The first 2 games were non-competitive, but hopefully this one will be a lot better. The Buckeyes start off with the ball at the 20 as they give it to Travion Henderson on a sweep, and he breaks a tackle and he's getting across midfield and down around the 35-yard line. Later in the drive, Ohio State is facing a 4th and inches on the 1-yard line. They line up under center. McCord hands it off to Henderson, and he punches it in for a touchdown. Drew Allar in this Penn State offense is looking for a better offensive performance than they did the first game, as he's taking a rare shot deep, and he has Harrison Wallace III for a touchdown. McCord has drove the Buckeyes right down the field as he throws across the middle to Julian Fleming for a 9-yard touchdown. Early second quarter, Ohio State's going for it around midfield as McCord finds Julian Fleming again for the first down. Cutting to later in the drive, McCord throwing has Julian Fleming. He's come up big so far in this game. Penn State has done a good job of slowing down Marvin Harrison so far, but everybody else has been eating for the Buckeyes as they give it to Travion Henderson and he gets down around the 15-yard line. Now at the 5-yard line, they give it to Henderson up the middle and he gets in for the 6-yard touchdown. Alar is looking to get his team in the end zone. He takes a drop, throws over the middle, and Liam Clifford gets behind the defense and they're going to cut into the lead. The Buckeyes were able to take care of home field as they put up a way better offensive performance than last, as Maya Williams gets in for another touchdown. The Buckeyes will attempt another field goal to go up by 30 points as the kick is on its way and it is good. Missouri is traveling to Autzen Stadium for the final game of the first round. A 0-0 ball game here in the second quarter as Brady Cook hands it off to Schrader, who gets down the left sideline and he's down around the 30-yard line. Missouri will just have to settle for 3 on this drive as the kick is on its way and good. Oregon now looking to get some points on the board as Troy Franklin makes a contested catch for a gain of 21. Now 3rd and 15. Bo Nix looking, dropping back, throws over the middle, and he has Troy Franklin and he's down and they won't give him the first down. 4th and inches for Oregon as they do so often go for it. Bo Nix over the middle and is broken up. The Ducks were able to force a 3-and-out to get the ball right back. Bo Nix is looking to actually complete the drive this time. They throw across the middle to Gary Bryant Jr., who gets it around the 46-yard line. Now with 3rd and 1, they hand off up the middle to Bucky Irvin, who breaks a couple tackles, and Bucky Irvin takes him down inside the 15. And now another 4th and 1 to go for Oregon. They line up in a pistol, 3-receiver set. Bo Nix throws over the middle, and he has Terrence Ferguson this time for the touchdown. Just over a minute left to play in the half. Missouri is driving into Oregon territory as Brady Cook throws back across his body and he gets picked off by Reed and he has room to run down inside the 40, 30, 20 to 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown for Oregon. A field goal by Missouri right before half makes it an 8-point game. Bo Nix is dropping back, throws it, and he gets picked off. Another pick in this game, and Norwood has it for Missouri, and it looks like he's going to score another pick 6. Missouri is lined up to go for 2. Brady Cook taking a snap, throws left, and is converted. Bo Nix in Oregon is looking to gain back some momentum, and now in a tied ball game, as he takes a snap and a gun, throws over the middle, and this one is picked off by Chris Abram Drain, and he's going to take it to around the 35-yard line. Momentum has completely swung into the Missouri Tigers' favor on the road as Tavoris Jones takes up the middle for the touchdown. Mizzou with the ball again, facing a 3rd and long. Brady Cook has all day to throw, and he throws deep, and he has Jackson, and he's going to take him down inside the 5. What a play. Now facing a 3rd and goal, Brady Cook looking to throws it short to Tavoris Jones for a touchdown, and 2 players who have not played much makes big plays in the playoffs. Oregon is now down by 2 scores as they give it to Bucky Irvin, who stiff-arm a man, takes it across midfield, and is down around the 43-yard line. Later in the drive, facing a 4th and 2, Bo Nix has had a pretty rough day so far. They line up with 3-receiver set with a tight end. Bo Nix changing the play, taking the snap, tries to run for it, and he's going to pick it up with his legs inside the 10. Beginning of the 4th quarter, the Ducks face another 4th and goal, as now Bo Nix is trying to run and he gets stopped short. Oregon's defense got another stop, but they're starting to run low on time as they face a 3rd down and it's complete to Tez Johnson around the 24-yard line. Later in the drive, Bo Nix throws a screen to the running back Bucky Irvin, and he's going to get in for the touchdown to cut it to a 1-possession game. Just under 4 minutes left to play, Mizzou is trying to run out the clock, and Cody Schrader is breaking a tackle, and he's across midfield around the 45-yard line. What a run for Schrader. Now in field goal range, one more first down might do it, and Cody Schrader picks up the first, and Missouri is going to tack on another field goal here and walk into Autzen Stadium with a 10-point win over the Oregon Ducks. Here's a recap of round 1 and a preview to our round 2 neutral site games. Florida State and Bama meet in the Peach Bowl. FSU's first drive resulted in a field goal as Bama is now looking to respond as Jason McClellan takes him past the 50-yard line. Now facing an early fourth down, Milroe throws to Kendrick Law for the first down. Now facing a 2nd-4 later in the drive, the handoff up the middle, Roydell Williams gets in for a Bama touchdown. Bama with the ball again late in the first quarter. Milroe throws over the middle to Bond off the play action. Bond breaks the tackle, and Bond is not going to get caught. What a explosive play for the Crimson Tide. The Seminoles are trying to fight their way back into the game as Trey Benson takes the handoff around the 32-yard line. Later in the drive, they have a 2nd and inches as Trey Benson picks up the first down at the goal line, hurdles a man, and gets in for 6. It's a 10-17 ball game headed into the third quarter as Milroe now gets on the keeper, breaks a tackle, and he's going to fight his way around midfield. Now later in the drive, they face a 3rd and goal in a bunch formation. Milroe throws to the flat, and Knee-Black has it for a touchdown. Late third quarter, Bama has an 11-point lead. Milroe on the play fake. This O-line is giving Milroe all day to throw, and Isaiah Bond makes a diving grab inside the 10. Now, beginning of the fourth quarter, Jason McClellan is going to fight his way in for a touchdown. This game is starting to get just out of reach for the Seminoles as Jordan Travis is evading the pressure, and he loses the ball and is picked up by Alabama, and that might just do it. The Tide are now looking for the knockout blow as Milroe drops back, throws over the middle, and this one is picked off on a deflection by Kalen DeLoach. FSU is trying to claw their way back into this game as they have a 1st and goal, the handoff to Benson, who's fighting his way in for a powerful touchdown. They will now go for 2 to make it a 10-point game as Jordan Travis throws and finds Johnny Wilson over the middle. A 3-and-out here could really suit FSU, but Jalen Milroe has other plans as he gets it on the keeper, and Jalen Milroe will not be caught. That's going to be a 75-yard touchdown. That long run might have just put the game out of reach as Florida State faces a 4th and 15, and they pick up an explosive play. That's Ja'Kai Douglas for a touchdown. Florida State will not try for an onside kick to steal possession, but it is recovered by the Tide. A stop here on 3rd and 11 can make the game interesting for Florida State. As Bama is dropping back to throw, Milroe evading the pressure, and he has nothing but green grass, and that will be the dagger as Alabama will move on with a 45-28 win. Georgia and Texas will face off in our 2nd game of the 2nd round. Carson Beck in Georgia is looking to tackle him some points first as he throws over the middle to McConkey and gets it around the 25. Later in the drive, Beck throws across the middle to Lovett for a touchdown. Ewers in Texas look to put some points together on their first drive as the play fake is thrown and it's getting picked off by Nyland Green. The offense is looking to capitalize off that last turnover as Beck sends a tight end in motion, they hand off to Edwards up the middle, and he fights his way in for the touchdown. Texas now with a 20-point lead, but they are bringing some pressure, trying to create a turnover, and Terrence Brooks picks it off, and he's going to have all the room in the world. That is a pick 6 right before half. Towards the end of the third quarter, Georgia faces a 3rd and 9, needing to get the ball to the 1 for a first down. Beck breaks a sack, throws, and he has Dylan Bell for a touchdown. Nair is not usually the return specialist, but he's back there to return this one. Takes it out the end zone. Nair has a couple of blocks. At the 30, he has some room, and Isaiah Nair is not going to be caught. He's down inside the 20-10 for a 103-yard touchdown. A stop on this possession for the Longhorns will be huge for some momentum, but Kendall Milton is taking it around the 50-yard line. And now later in the drive, Carson Beck has it on the goal line. He throws it for Ra Thomas for a touchdown. A score here for Georgia will be the dagger as they bring a tight end in motion. They hand off to the receiver Dylan Bell, who makes a juke and he gets in for a touchdown. Georgia will advance past the Big 12 champions 44-24. Washington and Ohio State will square off in the Fiesta Bowl. It is a 3-0 ball game late in the first quarter. McCord running the play action, having all day to throw, taking a shot deep, and he has a Emeka Egbuka. Now, 2 plays later, McCord the handoff to Trainum. He hits the left sideline. Is he going to get in? He does. 23-yard touchdown. Ohio State looking to continue off of the offensive momentum. McCord with another play fake hits Emeka Egbuka again down the middle of the field, breaking a tackle, and he's going to take this one inside the 2. A play later, the handoff to Travion Henderson, who fights his way in for an early 14-3 lead. Penix and Washington is looking to answer right back with a touchdown of their own, as Dylan Johnson cuts it back right, breaks a tackle, picks up a block, and Dylan Johnson's gonna go for a 48-yard touchdown. They are now lined up to go for two in a 4-receiver set. Penix throws over the middle, and he has McMillan for the 2-point conversion. Ohio State's now looking to answer back before half. McCord throws, and he has Emeka Egbuka again around the 27-yard line. Now, a minute left to play in the half, Trainum takes it in for a 2-yard touchdown. Early third quarter, Washington down 4. Penix with a play fake, taking a shot deep, and he has Giles Jackson for the touchdown. The Buckeyes are now looking to answer back with a scoring drive, but it gets picked off by Asa Turner, and it's going the other way. Penix is looking to take advantage of the last Ohio State turnover. As he throws back at the end zone, he has Adunze for a touchdown. Both teams have had double-digit leads so far in this game, as McCord is getting pressure, breaking a sack, and he throws, and he has Marvin Harrison for a gain of 20. Later in the drive, 1st and goal, sending the tight end in motion, the play fake across the middle, and he has G. Scott for a touchdown. Early fourth quarter, Ohio State would attempt a field goal to tie it up at 31, and is good. Washington looking to regain the lead as Penix throws to the end zone. He has Jalen Polk from 13 yards out. This Fiesta Bowl has been an all-time classic so far, as Travion Henderson breaks a couple tackles and he hits the Jets. Travion Henderson will not be caught as he takes us all the way for a 75-yard touchdown. Penix and Washington have to keep on responding for their team as he throws it for a gain of 20 to Jalen McMillan. Later in the drive, Penix takes it in on the read option to give the Huskies the lead. Just under 4 minutes left to play, Kyle McCord drops back, takes a shot deep, and he has Emeka Egbuka for a gain of 25. A play later, Travion Henderson gets it on the carry. He hits the outside, then Travion Henderson will get stopped from behind around the 22. Now later in the drive, a 3rd and 17. McCord dropping back, looking to throws to the sideline, and he has Carnell Tate, but he's a yard short. Now 4th and 1 for the Buckeyes. They give it to Trainum, and he picks up the 1st and more, fighting his way down inside the 2-yard line. The Buckeyes are looking to punch it in with the ground game as Travion Henderson gets in for the tie. With just over 2 minutes left to play, this game has had 1,000 yards of offense and 90 total points. Let's see what the finish is. Penix now has Washington across the 50, finding Polk around the 34-yard line. The next play under center, Penix throws over the middle, and he has Giles Jackson for the 1st down. Now 2nd and 11, Ohio State does not use the timeouts. The clock is running down, and Richard Newton punches it in for an 18-yard touchdown. What a game this has been. The ball is now around the 37.5 or 38-yard line. They need to make it to the end zone to tie it up. They're now in a 4-receiver set. McCord with the play fake, having all day to throw. McCord taking a shot deep, and it gets broken up as Washington will escape with a win. The overall number 1 seed, Michigan, will take on Missouri in the Rose Bowl. Michigan with the ball in an early 3-0 lead. McCarthy taking a shot deep to Cornelius Johnson, and they stretch it out to a 10-0 lead. Start of the second quarter, still a 10-0 game. McCarthy putting the tight end in motion. The play fake to Corum. McCarthy going deep, and he has Roman Wilson for a gain of 25. Now 3rd and goal. Michigan looking to extend the lead to 17, and Donovan Edwards punches it in. So far, Missouri cannot do anything right in this game, as Brady Cook is extending the play. He's past the 45, down around the 47-yard line. Now a 2nd and 7, they give it to Nathaniel Pete down the right sideline, and Nathaniel Pete won't get caught. Missouri cuts into the lead. Middle of the 3rd quarter, Missouri on the goal line looking to punch it in with Tavares Jones, and they cut it to 3. Now a 6-point game. A field goal here by Michigan will make it a 9-point game, and it is good. Missouri now looking to cut into the lead with a 4th and 2, but Brady Cook gets sacked. Michigan tacked on another field goal. Missouri is down 2 scores, facing a 3rd and 4 around the 27, and it gets picked off by Rod Moore. That might just seal the game. 4 turnovers by Missouri, 3 of them being Brady Cook interceptions, will not cut it, as Michigan fights in for another score, and that will do it. Just 4 teams remain in the tournament, as the 4-team playoffs looks pretty identical to our last 4 teams, with Georgia replacing Texas. The Big Ten and the SEC champs face off in a game to go to the championship. Michigan has the ball at midfield with an early 3-0 lead. McCarthy is taking a shot deep, and he has Roman Wilson for a 51-yard touchdown. Now in the second quarter, Blake Corum gets the carry up the middle, and he's going to fight his way around the 50, break another tackle, and he's down at the 39-yard line. Now 2nd and 10 later in the drive, they put the tight end in motion, they hand off to Corum up the right side, and he's going to take it down inside the 10. 1st and goal. Looks like they're running the same exact play. This time it's Donovan Edwards, and he's going to get in for the score. Michigan leads 17-0. The Crimson Tide are looking to get right back into this game as Milroe throws it across the middle, and he has Isaiah Bond for a gain of 26. Now 2nd and 8, ball inside the 20, Milroe escaping the pocket, and he's going to walk in for a 14-yard touchdown. Late in the third quarter, Michigan still holds a 10-point lead, but both teams added a field goal since we last saw. Milroe in the gun, 4-receiver set, keeps on the read option. Jalen Milroe has a big game, and Jalen Milroe is off to the races. Will he get caught? I don't think so. Jalen Milroe takes it for a 64-yard touchdown. Michigan's 17-point lead has now been cut down to just 3, as McCarthy is getting all day on his first down play, and he escapes the pressure. McCarthy is going to pick up the first down on this run. Now later in the drive, McCarthy looking to throw, has all day once again. He's going to chuck it across his body, and it's complete to Roman Wilson inside the 10. Now with 3rd and 10, McCarthy is looking to throw. Throws to the back of the end zone, and it's too high for the receiver, so Michigan will have to settle for 3 to extend the lead to 6. Jalen Milroe and the Crimson Tide are looking to take their first lead of the game, but they have to convert on the 3rd 4, which he does with his legs with a gain of 9. Now with 3rd and 3, ball just across midfield. Milroe will choose to run it with his legs again, and he's going to pick up another first down inside the 40. Now later in the drive, another 3rd and 3. Milroe's going to run for it again, and he picks it up with his legs for a 3rd straight time. Now a 2nd and 4 with just over 2 minutes left to play. Milroe changes the play to a run, and that's getting stopped by Josiah Stewart. 3rd and 9 now. Milroe in the gun. 3 receiver sets, and the tight end in motion, but there's a false start, and that will back him up 5 yards. Now it's a 3rd and 14. Milroe sending the tight end in motion, taking the snap, looking to throw, throws it, has a man, but it's just out of reach. The game could potentially be on the line here, although if Alabama does get forced a 3 and out, they do have 3 timeouts to stop the clock. Milroe is dropping back, throws to the first down marker, and it gets broken up. Turnover on downs. 1 first down for Michigan will send them to the championship game, as Corum gets it on a toss sweep, and Michigan will advance with a 23-17 win over the Crimson Tide. The winner of the Sugar Bowl matchup will face Michigan in the championship game. Georgia driving down the field with the ball first, as Beck is taking a shot deep to Arian Smith, and is going to be caught for a 33-yard touchdown. Georgia is looking to stretch the lead to 2 possessions on this drive. Beck changing the play, standing tall in the pocket, and delivers to McConkey over the middle for 6. Still in the first quarter, down 17-0. Dylan Johnson gets on the handoff, and he fumbles, and Georgia's going to get some great field position. The Bulldogs are looking to take command a 24-point lead, and Dejon Edwards does just that. Penix and Washington have to get something going on this drive as they face a 3rd and 6. The play fake. Penix has all day to throw. This Washington O-line has been very good on this play, taking a shot deep to Odunze, and he brings it in inside the 10-yard line. Now ball on the 1-yard line, they give it up the middle to Dylan Johnson to cut inside the lead. They will go for 2 to make it a 16-point game as Penix throws over the middle and he finds Giles Jackson. Georgia is looking to answer back with a touchdown of their own as Dejon Edwards gets in untouched. Georgia is out to make a statement with a 31-8 game with 1:40 left to play in the second quarter still. Penix hit as he throws, and he finds Odunze for a big gain. Now, the next play, Michael Penix drops back, throws to the end zone, and he has Jalen McMillan for a 16-yard score. Georgia is still playing very aggressive as they're throwing it deep, and he has Dominic Lovett for a gain of about 30. Later in the drive, facing the 3rd and goal, Beck, standing tall in the pocket, throws, and it's Dominic Lovett for an 8-yard touchdown. Georgia has a commanding 41-14 lead, and Beck throws to the flats. Dejon Edwards breaks a couple tackles, and he gets in for 15 yards out. 7 minutes left to play in the game. Penix tries to set up a screen to Dylan Johnson. He picks up a couple blocks, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown. Georgia up 30 with just over 4 to play as they give it to Kendall Milton for a touchdown and a commanding victory over the Huskies. The preseason top 2 teams will face off for the championship. Michigan's first drive has taken them all the way down inside the 2. Let's see if they could punch it in with Blake Corum, but he stopped behind the line. Michigan will have to settle for 3 on their first drive as the kick is good. Late in the first quarter, the Bulldogs are looking to put together a drive as Kendall Milton breaks a couple of tackles and he's down around the 42. Now, beginning of the second quarter, facing a 3rd and 1, Michigan gets a stop. Georgia will settle with a long field goal, and that kick has no chance at all. Michigan in a 2-back set facing a 3rd and 4. They motion out the tight end. McCarthy is looking to throw it, and he finds Cornelius Johnson for the first down. Now another 3rd down. McCarthy on the play fake. He's going to scramble. McCarthy, can he get into the end zone? He stopped 5 yards short. Now 2nd and goal. They're running a power. Blake Corum walks in untouched for a touchdown. Georgia is looking to cut into a 2-possession lead on this drive as Beck completes it to Arian Smith for a gain of 11. Later in the drive, they face a 3rd and 2. Beck throws over the middle, and he finds Bowers, who gets him around the 11-yard line. On the very next play, Beck is in the gun, throwing it to Dominic Lovett, and did he get his feet in? They called it an incomplete pass on the field. Let's see if Lovett got his feet down. And I think his feet are down in bounds. And the call on the field is reversed to a touchdown. Georgia now only down 3 inside opponent territory, but Michigan gets to stop to force 4th and inches. It looks like the Bulldogs will go for it. Back in the pistol, throws over the middle to Bowers, and he's going to fight his way around the 26-yard line. Now 10 seconds left to play in the half. Beck throws it to the flat for Bowers, and he does get out of bounds. I don't think Georgia will get another playoff. Let's see. They line up to spike it. 1 second. They get the playoff, but they go into the half with a mental error. UGA is trying to get some points on this drive as they have the ball inside the 40. Beck throws a screen to the outside. Breaking the tackle is Rosamie Jack Saint, and he gets down around the 21. On the very next play, the play fake. Beck throws it to the middle, and he finds Dominic Lovett, who stretches across the plane and gets in for the touchdown. Michigan is looking to possibly reclaim the lead on this drive here, but Blake Corum puts the ball on the deck, and it's recovered by the Bulldogs. But Michigan is able to force a 3 and out, and the kick is on its way, and it is good. With a minute 30 left to play, the Wolverines are down 7, as McCarthy is taking a shot deep to Roman Wilson for a gain of 27. Later in the drive, they face a 3rd and 5. McCarthy feeling pressure throws, and Cornelius Johnson ties it up. We have a 4th quarter ball game all tied up at 17 as Beck is throwing to the sideline and he finds Kendall Milton for a 13-yard gain. Now Beck throwing to the middle and he has Marcus Rosamie Jack Saint and he takes the lead. 5 minutes remaining in the ball game for the Wolverines as McCarthy gives it on a handoff to Corum and he's down the left sideline as Corum will take it around the 50-yard line. Now a 3rd and 5. McCarthy all day to throw, running out of time now and is falling incomplete. Michigan will have to go for it on 4th and 5. With just 4 minutes left in the game, McCarthy is under center, sending the receiver in motion, looking to throw over the middle, and I think he has the first. The refs did not mark him with forward progress, so Georgia has a 3rd and 5 as they look to complete it, and Lab McConkey moves the chains. A couple of first downs here could end the game for Georgia as Kendall Milton picks up a gain of 9. On 2nd and 1, Michigan stops it for a loss of 2. Now facing a 3rd and 3. Beck throwing it over the middle and it's complete. Georgia will win the 2023 12-team playoff. and I will see y'all in the next video.